Welcome back, eSIM Studios podcast, live stream episode number 66. Episode number 66 coming at you on a Friday afternoon, live from South Texas. Yes, South Texas to be exact, where temperature's all right, not too bad. A little cool front came through the other day, but got some big tech topics. One specific topic that we can get into. Yesterday, we got word that the Pixel series received the Android 15 Beta 1 update. Now, if you're enrolled in the beta program with Pixel, it'll automatically send you a download. Well, excuse me, I take that back. If you're enrolled in the beta program with a Google Pixel, you will get notified that you have an update. Now, that update is Android 15 Beta 1. You may or may not want to download it. Now, I want to, and I did, and it's phenomenal. I very surprised. I have not encountered any bugs yet. Started the podcast a little late today because I wanted to continue to test the phone. I still need to make a video, put a video out in regards to the Samsung DeX-like experience mode that they have with this new beta. It is available. It is working. It's pretty cool. It allows you to use the phone independently of the monitor that it's hooked up to. So if you're running Spotify on your monitor, you can go into your phone and play a game while you're have Spotify on your monitor. So very, very interesting, very cool feature that they implemented. I was going to record a video today and upload that, but I'm so busy. I got in the middle of doing taxes. They're due on Monday, so knowing me, I left it up to the last second to do them. So did not record anything today like I had intended, but I will get a video out here shortly. I can't promise you that. Probably this time, probably this weekend, I'll get a video out just showing everybody how the desktop mode works with the Pixel when it's connected to a monitor. Now, you cannot connect wirelessly. At least I don't believe so. Samsung devices, you can activate Samsung DeX, which is their desktop mode experience on a mobile device. Well, I guess technically it's on a portable monitor. But you have two options. You can connect wirelessly, meaning, no wires, or you can connect with a wire. Now, I typically always use a wire cable to connect my Samsung device and the monitor. I tend to get a little better performance, not as much lag. Well, there's not a lot of lag to begin with, right? But just makes for a better, smoother, seamless connection when you connect it through a wire. I will run Samsung DeX wirelessly at times, but most of the time it's wired. Now, I have gone through the settings. I've tried to find if there's an option for wired desktop mode or wireless desktop mode, and it seems to be there's only wired. So maybe they'll add wireless here in the future. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. Now, it doesn't have a fancy home screen, right? It doesn't have a fancy, like when you compare it to Samsung DeX is like its own little operating system inside the phone that when you connect to a monitor, it's like you just hooked up a computer to your monitor, although it's running from your phone. But it's got a completely new operating system independent of what your phone is running. Now, when you connect the Pixel to a external monitor, it basically looks like your phone, right? There's no extra operating system, no fluff. It's basically you connect it and it's like you have a second Pixel device on. It's just on an external monitor, right? I would like to thank, hey, how's it going? Appreciate you joining us. I would like to thank everybody listening to the podcast, the audio version. We're up to number 27, believe it or not, on trending tech podcasts in the Philippines. So thank you everybody for listening. We are available. You can take us wherever you go. We are available across all major podcast platforms, right? So Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. We are on YouTube Music. Anywhere you can find us, take us on the go. So I do appreciate that. My experience with Android 15 so far has been great. As I mentioned earlier, I have not encountered any bugs whatsoever. Now, I've had it on my device for about 24 hours, and would I've liked to have had some more usage time out of this device running Android 15? Yes. I've tried to use it as much as possible in the last 24 hours. I do not have eSIM in here, so I cannot test the connectivity. We did go through a list of improvements. Now, they were not all of the improvements. It was just a handful of improvements that we thought were probably going to be most useful to the viewers. There's actually quite a bit more that I noticed today that we can get into. But battery life appears to be good. Let's see. Let's see where we're at with the battery. Yeah, the battery life seems to be really good. I'm going through all of the settings here. So if you're wary of downloading this, because here's the deal. It's easy to sign up and get into the beta program, but it's not as easy getting out. Hang on. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry. I know. You must have dropped in right when I had paused it, but yeah, I got an important phone call. I got to step away just for a minute. Apologize. I know it's not the best podcast etiquette. It is what it is, right? A few minutes. Not gonna be a few minutes. Probably 2 minutes. So I do apologize, but life happens. So hang on. Yeah, just be another minute. Apologize. Hang on. I'm back. Okay. I'm sorry about that. So, podcast etiquette 101. How to kill your live stream. Example number 1. get interrupted and have to leave for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Is what it is. So I'm in our home studio, so I'm not necessarily in a recording. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? It's a home studio, so. Okay, where were we? So, getting back to Android 15, I know there are some people skeptical of running it, and I would be too. Now, this is not my daily driver, right? I got tons of phones here. My SIM card is not in it. However, I have been trying to use it as much as possible over these last 24 hours. Again, so far, so good. Now, there's one big bug going around and around and around, and that's the NFC. So apparently the NFC is not working. And eBlack joined us. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. I do appreciate it. Everybody, please go check out his channel. Very entertaining. I'm subscribed. Lots of people are subscribed. So if you're not, please go check out his channel and enjoy the entertainment. Thank you, sir. There was a bunch of news going on, not news, but a bunch of chatter on Reddit around online about the NFC. So for like payments, mobile payments, apparently that's not working now. I have not tested mine. I'm actually, I think I gotta go to the store later. So I think I'm gonna take this with me and give it a try. Now, is there any other way I can test NFC? Let's see here. NFC. Because I don't think you can't share a file via NFC, can you? Like a MP3 of a song or a photo. I don't believe so. Let me pull up. Let me pull up the browser and let's go to where is Reddit? Reddit. Now let's go to the Pixel thread. What the hell? Pixel art. Okay, so this is the official Pixel thread on Reddit. Now, it's interesting because Google uses Reddit as a way to get out information to the public more than they use their own, right? Kind of understandable, though. Tons of people on Reddit. Now, I was going to find the leak. No. We have the Pixel 8a coming up here in just a minute, but I wanted to see what other bugs people were having. Let's search. Uh-oh. That's not good. What the hell's going on? Hang on, I got it. Hang on. My Bluetooth is tripping. Man, today is not the day for live streaming. Lord of mercy. Oh, it went away. What the hell's going on? See, the audio coming from the stream is fine, but the audio going on my ears jacked up. The live stream gods are not doing me any favors today. All right, let's go. We good. Android 15 bugs. Is Android 14 bugs? I don't see 15. So we might still be so early in the testing phase. Look, it was just released 24 hours ago. That many people are, let me do this. Because, again, I'm going to repeat this. I have not experienced any bugs whatsoever. Now, I've tried to open, sometimes when the very first version of software comes out, some apps won't work. You have forced closures. You'll have weird stuff happening. I've tried to open up as many apps as possible, including the banking apps, and everything works a-okay. So I will test the NFC, I believe, here probably in about an hour. Whenever I gotta go run my errand real quick. But let's see. Well, there was a Reddit thread right here with issues. Let's see what they got. How do I sorry, I'm new to Reddit. How do I here, save this post? Okay, because I'm going to come back to it. So some people are reporting Google Systems is back to January 1st. Google Play, let's see. A lot of my subscribers are Pixel owners, right? And actually, the majority of my uploaded content that's Pixel based gets more views than the non-Pixel based stuff. But let's see here. Google Play services. Let's see what mine's on. Yeah, that's weird. It's back on the January. Google Play system update January. Because we were on March. I mean, not the software, not the security patch. I was talking about Google Play services that runs everything in the background. Still on January. Look, that is true. Hang on. Let me show you this. Very interesting. Let's see. Let's go back. Double tap on back of phone not working. Now, I did not have that set up on mine where you can double tap the back of the phone and like your flashlight will come on. I did not have that set up. So if you have a flashlight set up programmed to double tap the back of the phone and then your flashlight will come on, it may or may not work. Again, I did not have it set up on this device before I installed Android 15, so I'm not sure on that. It says Android version 14 in the settings. Look at number 3 up there. Android version is still 14. That's true. Check this out. Duh, I didn't even see this. So going back to the Google Play Services update, where that's on January, which actually rolled it back. Look at right above where it says Android 14. I didn't even notice that. Now, just to prove to you, I'm on Android 15. About phone. It is the April security patch. Yo, that's so weird. It says Android 14 right here, right? You see that? But look, when you go back, when you go to Android, I don't have any personal information here, do I? When you go back to Android version, Android, the very first line, it says Android Vanilla Ice Cream. Android Vanilla Ice Cream is the name Google gave Android 15. So it is running Android 15. Proof right there by Android version. Vanilla Ice Cream, that's Android 15. But when you go to everything else in the phone says it's running Android 14. So still a bug. Look, it's the very first beta of a new software version. Going to be bugs here and there, and we just caught a couple. So good thing I looked this up because I had no idea. But look, those are very, very minor. I've been using the phone a lot in the last 24 hours, and you know that I didn't even know that was on there. But again, that doesn't affect usability. And then the very last thing that they got here is NFC is not working. I'm gonna try that. For mobile payments, you don't have to be connected to a carrier, do you? Carrier services? I don't think so. DaVinci Resolve 19 is public beta now. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've downloaded... E-Black, I downloaded DaVinci Resolve and just have not used it that much. I think it's because there's so much to learn, basically. And I'll get to it because that's something personal goal of mine is to fully learn how to use that for video editing. I've been so busy with these websites and applications that I'm building that haven't had much time for other stuff, but that's one thing I will get into here. You're on Android 15 as well. So he's saying his Pixel 8 Pro seems to be running Android 15 pretty good so far. Haven't ran into any bugs that I've noticed. Same with me. What changes are in Android 15 beta? Got a Pixel 8 Pro as well. Well, I'm glad that you asked. Let's get into it. So if we go if we pull up Google developer website now. I've been on here. I've already had the tab open. I've been on here quite a bit these last couple weeks. They give you a nice little rundown here of what Android 15 has to offer. It's basically, it looks the same as Android 14. It feels the same as Android 14. Matter of fact, I cannot tell the difference. But it does have minor subtle adjustments. Now this Android 15 they're going to pack the features in on this version. Right now, it's not going to be there all day one, right? Like at the moment as we speak right now, all the features that they're going to throw into this is not available at the moment. But the ones that are available, you'll get subtle improvements. camera and media improvements. So Android 15 includes a variety of features that improve the camera and the media experience that gives you access to tools and hardware support creators bringing in their vision to life on Android. Advanced flash strength adjustments. That is cool, and I did not know that. So that's pretty good. I can't think of another phone or another device, and I might be wrong, where you can actually physically adjust the flash when you're taking either a photo or a video in a dark setting. Let's see. I don't think that's in the phone right now. It might be. Shit, I haven't tested that or looked for it. Also lets you control the headroom. So HDR headroom. Android 15 chooses HDR headroom that is appropriate for the underlying device capabilities and bit depth of the panel. Blah, 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 blah. So for pages that have a lot of standard definition content or quality, such as messaging apps, displaying a single HDR thumbnail, meaning just your basic definition thumbnail, not a 4K resolution. What is standard? Technically HDR. So technically high definition is 720p. Now, we've blown way past that and we're going up to, 4K and 8K in Samsungs, but technically high definition, you just need to reach a 720p pixel density on your device. So standard definition, I think, is 480p, I believe. Now, with everything moving forward and advancing with high tech, higher definition stuff, actually portraying some of these standard definition content may throw your phone for a loop, right? So it may not, because these phones, these high-end phones are geared for high definition, right? Not the standard 420 or 480p. And it says right here, the behavior of your device running standard definition content could end up adversely influencing the perceived brightness of the SDR content or picture. Android 15 lets you control the HDR headroom to strike a nice balance between SDR and HDR content. Loudness controls. That is cool. I'm going to save that. Let's see. Loudness control. Android 15 introduces support for the CTA-2075 loudness standard to help you avoid audio loudness inconsistencies and ensure users don't have to consistently adjust the volume when switching between content. The system leverages known characteristics of output devices, blah, 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 blah. It basically uses some sort of intelligence, some sort of algorithm that can tell how loud the source content is. And if the source content you're playing on one video and or audio, it will actually basically slightly adjust it for you so it sounds more equal. So you're not constantly having to turn something up when you're watching a video and then a song plays. You got to turn it down because it's blowing out your eardrum. This will, if activated, will intelligently monitor the volume levels, and you set it to whatever loudness is okay with you, and then it will adjust the content automatically, whatever you're watching, to that or close to that specified volume level that you preset it for. Low light boost. Android 15 introduces low light boost, a new auto exposure mode available in both camera 2 and the night mode camera extension. Low light boost adjusts the exposure of the preview stream in low light conditions. This is different from how the night mode camera extension creates still images, because night mode combines a burst of photos to create a single enhanced image, while night mode works very well for creating one still image. It cannot create a continuous stream of frames as night mode does, but low light boost can, and thus the light boost enables the new camera capabilities. Let's see here. So basically it'll provide an enhanced image preview, just so you get a good idea of what of the picture it's going to take, or if you even want to take the picture. It'll also scanning QR codes in low light as well as added on there. Now, virtual MIDI 2.0 devices. Android 13 added support for connecting to MIDI 2.0 devices using USB, which communicates using universal MIDI packets. Android 15 extends UMP support to virtual MIDI apps. Helps control synthesizer apps, like audio stuff, kind of behind the scenes stuff, with controls and things of that sort. Connectivity, Android 15 operates. Android 15 updates the platform to give your app access to the latest advances in communication. Satellite support. Where have we heard this from? Yes, so not only iPhone. Actually, this is better than iPhone, because iPhone, from what I understand, the iPhone SOS feature, satellite feature, is only available in emergencies, correct? I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure. Android's not only going to do that, Android 15 here in the Pixels for SOS support in case you need help and you're in the middle of nowhere, but I believe it's also going to expand those capabilities, not just for SOS, but for basically whenever you want. So if you're in the middle of nowhere, no cell service, right? No carrier services, no cell towers around. I believe with this feature enabled, you'll be able to place and call phone calls, text messages, probably even stream on YouTube if the downloads and upload speeds are good enough to the satellite. So that is cool. It does add that feature. Smoother NFC experiences. Now, maybe they got a little bit ahead of themselves. From what we hear, the NFC is not working. But again, it is just the first beta version of Android 15. I'm sure they'll get that straightened out. Android 15 is working to make the tap to pay experience more seamless and reliable while continuing to support Android's robust NFC app ecosystem. On supported devices, apps can request the NFC adapter to enter observe mode, where the device listens but doesn't respond to NFC readers. Oh, wow. That'll be a work in progress, right? With the NFC. I'm sure they'll iron out all the issues and the bugs probably before the next update is released. It says Android 15 introduces a new wallet, speaking of NFC and mobile payments, and that allows tighter integration with the user's preferred wallet app. This role replaces the NFC default contactless payment setting. Users can manage the wallet role holder by navigating to settings, then apps, and then Android, then default application. Sorry, I was reading something else. Okay, so I'm sorry to bore you. How much more do we got? I don't want to go on for an hour reading this. There's quite a bit, so I won't go into detail. But let's just read that. Let's just read the headlines. So not only do you get the NFC, not only do you get the connectivity, not only do you get the low light boost, not only do you get the loudness control and the headless HDR control, and the camera features. What else do you get? Developer productivity and tools, PDF improvements. If anybody's still communicating, sending PDF files, signatures, things of that sort. Automatic language switching refinements. Some machine learning at its finest right here with Google and Pixel and Android, because in my opinion, nobody in the business can predict text. And also when you're doing your voice to text, meaning if you're taking a note or texting somebody and you hit the microphone icon and you just talk to your phone and then it types in what you say into your phone, nobody has been able to beat Google on that. It's damn near perfect. It's freaking close, and it's so accurate. It'll do curse words. It'll do slurs, like literally anything you say, it'll put in your phone. It's incredible. I don't use it that much, but it's a feature that is very underrated, and it looks like they're going to actually refine that even more with this Android 15. Granular line break controls. Boring. What else? OpenJDK 17 updates. Larger screens and form factors. Cover screen support. So if you have a case with a cover on it, like the old school Samsung cases, where you'll have a phone in a case and then you'll have like a flap on here, and with like a cutout for your clock. Pixel really hasn't, you don't see many of those, right? It's basically Samsung and that's it. Well, they're going to bring that probably a few years late to the party, but it's in Android 15, so they're going to bring cover screen support. You're also going to get performance and battery, so you will get a performance boost. You will get battery life improvements. I think I've seen an improvement on my battery life. Haven't really paid that much attention to it, but they're saying that is the case. Let's see what else we got. Detailed app size information, SQLite database improvements, dynamic performance framework updates. So this is where you get into the performance, right? So they fine tune this Tensor G3 chip even more. They give it some power efficiency mode, right? The thermal headroom thresholds, right? For the CPU nerds out there, I'm sure y'all will enjoy that. Privacy. So screen recording detection. You'll be able to detect when a screen recorder is recording your screen. Now, this isn't typically for the user. It's mainly meant to keep you safe. There's been some malware in the past recently that will actually screen record what you're doing on your phone without even you knowing it. So if you type in passwords, if you sign into your banking apps, it'll know what email your username is, and then as you type in the password, like when you type in a password, when you type in like a O or a F or an N, it'll show it for us for literally a split second, and then it'll be that black dot, and it'll be that way with every input you type. Well, even if it shows it for a split second, boom, they got you. Because if somebody can record that, they can log into your banking app, right? Or any app that requires a password. It's unfortunate, but I've heard of cases like that in the past. So they're going to put a certain special attention on trying to sweep that out, make sure that's not going to be an issue. So the phone will notify you or put a little, I think it does that when it's recording you, right? You'll have that green dot on top of your screen that shows that there is a video that's being recorded. Well, they're going to do the same thing when a screen recorder is actually recording. They'll probably, I don't know, put a red dot up there or a blue dot. Who knows? Actually, you know what? I think I can test that. Actually, it'll say here in the code. Window manager. It might not. Oh well, that's not that important. But it's they're working on your privacy and safety here. Expanded intent. I was gonna make a mental note because I'm gonna test that later. The screen record. see if it notifies me. I think that's more third-party screen recorders too, right? Because the internal screen recorder will and will not let you record certain stuff, like the Chase mobile app. You can't screen record when you're on that app, when you're using that app. You can't take a screenshot when you're on that app or using that app. But there's some malware and third-party screen recorders that will, and they bypass that. So you see where the safety concern comes in. But Google's out to squash that in this Android 15 version. Let's see, privacy sandbox, that's good. Health Connect for all the workout fiends out there, which I am definitely not a part of. Android 15 integrates for blah blah blah. Partial screen sharing. So this is another cool safety privacy feature that if you're sharing a screen, whether you're mirroring the screen to another display or you're sharing, you want to take a screenshot, but you want to share something on the screen, but another part of the bottom of the screen, let's just say you don't want to share it. This allows you to only show certain sections of the screen. Whatever you want to share, it will let you choose. So if there's not a spot on the screen you want to share, it'll let you block that. We got improved do not disturb rules, file protection. What else? It's quite a bit. It was more than I thought, right? So we got that, all the big ones. That was more of the little ones. So it comes with a nice, decent feature setup. Damn, yours on January 2? Yeah, that's weird, right? Yeah, they're saying double tap does not work. On Android 14, you could double tap the back of your phone and a function would happen, right? So you can program it to when you double tap the back of your phone, the flashlight would come on. Kind of like the action button for iPhone, right? You can program it. You can program it to do a select number of functions. Flashlight being one of them. I'm not sure what the other ones are. I think take a picture, because so you can hold it in selfie mode and double tap the back of the phone and then it'll take a picture. So they're saying that does not work on Android 15, the double tap feature. Yeah, you can, I believe you can go into settings and go to the settings and search double. Is it double tap? What is it called? Damn, I can't think of it. But I will. You know what? This is not in the settings. Where the hell was it? You know what? I wonder, is it missing in Android 15? Because I don't have another Pixel, do I? Let's see. Where's that damn Reddit page? Because it doesn't say there. Let's see. Android 15 bugs. Yeah, I am not sure. Anyways, look into that. A quick Google search might be the best way to find that. It might be missing in Android 15 because Last time I've messed around with it, it was right there in the settings. Now, I just searched for it on Android 15 and it's not there. So I have no idea what is going on. Dr. Joe One Blue, thank you for joining us, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, green dot when the mic and the camera are recording. Yeah, I think they're going to do something similar, right? Nothing's been released or set in stone as far as the screen recording notification, but I'm assuming it will be something like that. At least that's what I would think, right? And so if the green dot was there for your mic and video, I'm just saying I'd probably see something like that, right? Or a blue dot or a red dot for the screen record feature, just to let you know something is recording, whether you planned on it recording or not, because that's some scary stuff. You got the double tap to work? Quick taps. That's what it is. Now, how many functions can you program to quick taps? All right, yeah, there's a limited number of functions. You can let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 pre-programmed functions you can program for that double tap, quick tap. So glad to know that it is working. So it looks like the bugs are very minimal, and it's, again, as I said yesterday, it's really, really surprising. Actually, I was pretty not shocked, but pleasantly surprised that Android 15 beta 1 was released so quick. Typically when they do a developer, it seemed like they just put out the developer preview last week, right? Or was it 2 weeks? Anyways, those typically stay out for a few weeks. That's what I was used to, at least a month, right, for the developer preview, and then they'll slowly roll into the beta. But it just seemed like a week or two ago, they just released the developer preview, and then boom, they hit us with the beta. Now, I never download and install developer previews. That's what it's for, developers, even though I guess technically I am developing an application, but, I still don't. It's just, from my experience, they're not that usable. I did download one maybe, I don't know. I don't even remember what phone it was. It was a while ago, probably 4 years ago, and all sorts of bugs. So I always just stay away. I just do the betas. And for them to release a beta that quick tells me that it's pretty good, right? Why would they release it if you couldn't even use it? So so for my usage, very minimal bugs. In fact, I don't think I've had one. But I will go test the NFC out here in just, actually, I probably need to head out. So I will test that in the near hour or so and let y'all know if I've had any issues on mine. But if you're still on the fence, should I download it, install it? It's up to you. I know a lot of people don't have a ton of phones that they can switch to, right? Because that's the dilemma. If it's your only phone, you don't want to download it and then, your Bank of America app doesn't work, right? Or your Chase app doesn't work. That's happened to me in the past. It's not fun. So that's the dilemma. But as of now, all of my banking apps work. Everything works. But I will test the NFC. I have not tested that. Now, speaking of Pixel, the Pixel 8a colors leaked today, and I wanted to take a look at one. Let's see, where are we? No, not there. Here we go. So we got the colors. We have the traditional white and black Pixel 8a, as you can tell. And then you get the really nice looking blue. It looks a little darker, but again, it's hard to tell in pictures because this one looks even better in person. But it was slightly off the color scale from the photos that we saw leaks of this online before this launched. And then when I got it and I unboxed it, I was like, damn, it's a little similar, very similar. It's just a shade different. So I'm sure that blue looks something similar to this. And as I mentioned earlier, you get your black, you get your white, and then you get a cool green color. So I don't think this is the same mint green color that they released Pixel 8 with a couple months ago. I think this is an all new green. Again, the other one that they released called mint green did have a sort of a mint it was green, but the Pixel 8 that released as officially mint green had a slight blue, mostly green, slight blue to make it minty. Hang on, I'm stumbling over what it looks like. Hang on. Yeah, so it is a little different. So check this out. So we'll share this one. So this is the mint green Pixel 8. All right, see there, here. So it does look slightly different in person. See that? Compared to what it looks like on an advertisement. You can tell. Now, this is the mint green. So let's go back and look at the green from the 8A that was leaked today. And you see it right there. It does appear to be more green than the mint green, if that makes sense. But very cool color. In fact, I really, really like the blue. But I think if tempted, if I had to choose, I think I would go for the green color this year. I really wanted the mint green Pixel 8. Did not get it. But I might reach out to Google and see if they can send me one of those. They'll send me any of them, but the green one would be really, really nice. So I like that color. Kind of a highlighter green color. Very, very nice. In other Android news, Google does anybody use the Google One VPN? I use it, just not that often. All right, we have an account with ExpressVPN that we use them, and I think I have a sponsorship lined up with a VPN company that they reached out just the other day. So I may have a VPN, and actually I've used them in the past. So it's not some rinky-dink company that you never heard of, or I'm pushing some product that I never used, or I'm leading y'all on. No, the VPN company that I am going to work with is a very good one that I've used in the past as well. So, but Google One is going to discontinue their VPN service. I have no idea why. Probably because nobody uses it. It's tucked away in the settings inside the Google One app. You would think that they would just make their own application, easy to find. But here's the deal. Probably nobody uses it, and it costs them money. They have to keep those servers up and online. Costs Google money. And the cost for running it versus the number of users using it, it just doesn't add up, right? So I'm assuming that's why they're canceling it. There's no official word, but as everything comes down to money, so probably is what it is. But you use it. Yeah, they did come out with that Coral 7A. Yeah, Coral 7A. which is kind of in the orange-red color scale, right? But a bright red one would look cool, like the YouTube color red. That would look awesome. I know, I still want to see one of those. So I gotta run, folks. It is getting around that time. Look, I apologize for starting these a little late the last few days, or I guess last week. But I do have a lot going on. But I promise I'll always at least get some kind of live stream going in. I've been slacking a little bit because I need to upload more pre-recorded content, and I've kind of been leaning on the live streams, but which are nice. It's always nice to talk to y'all. It's always nice to talk to y'all. But I just haven't uploaded anything in, like, I don't know. Let me see. It's been a while. Let's see. It has been... okay, 3 days ago. So, whatever. But look, before that, it was 6 days ago. And then before that, 3 weeks ago. Yikes. Yeah, that's horrible. Good news is I am working on currently a couple of videos. So it's not like I'm just, doing nothing. I have a Firebat mini PC full review coming out soon, and I have my full review of the Nothing Phone 2 coming out that I'm working on, and I got something else special for y'all as well. I need to put this out because this is a hot phone online. And look, there may not be a lot of chatter about this here, right, around in our circles, because technically, I guess they didn't officially release it in the US, but you can buy one. There's not that much chatter about this phone in our circles, right? But this thing in India is blowing up the internet. This thing in wherever else, right? Pakistan, Southeast Asia. This is a hot commodity. So now this is a big deal over there, right? Because not everybody there buys flagship phones. There's a lot, but I think in America the percentage of flagship phones is a little higher, so they lean on and depend on the mid-rangers way more than we do in America, and that's why this is so hot. So I'll finish my review of this, upload it. I'll finish my review with that Firebat mini PC, upload it, and then I have a couple other things up my sleeve as well. So as always, I appreciate it. Yeah, now you're talking about which one? The 2A, correct? Now look, that was one of the other videos I was talking about, is I have a review of this as well, the 2. It recently got updated, and business as usual. They keep on updating it, and it keeps on getting better. So I will include comparisons in each video. I can tell you that if you got one of these, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I cannot tell. Well, I really can't. Oh, yeah, I take that back. I can't. I can't tell the difference if I'm using my 2A or my 2. Actually, I can, because this one, the 2A, I believe the screen is better. It's more vibrant. It's brighter than the 2. Now, I'm not saying that the 2 screen is shitty, because it's a really, really good phone. This one's just, in my opinion, slightly brighter, a little more vibrant. Now, they are using different technology. This is a different OLED panel. They're actually using a flexible OLED panel in this display, as this display, but obviously it's not flexible. But the reason why they're doing that is because it's so thin. A flexible display is half the thickness of a traditional non-foldable display. So very interesting, but yeah, I will get that out. Been a joy using this, man. So but I have a lot of stuff, right? So I test the volume. We do a lot of testing, not just the volume, but be on the lookout. I promise you, I'll get that out. Yes, in the Moto Edge 50 Pro, I saw that, and I was going to do a story on that as well. So we do have a lot going on over here, but I really, from the bottom of my heart, I really thank y'all for joining me. It means a lot. Just trying to create a space where we can all talk technology. Sorry, biting my tongue. I will see y'all tomorrow, as always. As promised, videos every day. Peace out. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm hungry, right? I'm thinking about food. I can't even talk right. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, check it out. Come back tomorrow and we'll do a giveaway. How about that? I got another router here. Join me tomorrow. We'll do a giveaway. Peace out.